Our next group is the kaitiaki for the quality of its nearby lake, its waters and its surrounds. Representing the Wairoa district, here is Lake Waikaremoana Hapu Restoration Trust.
Kia ora. Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Les Probert. I'm the Mayor of the Wairoa District. It's my pleasure this afternoon to introduce you to Robert and James. Robert and James live at Tuai, which is about an hour from Wairoa, at the edges of Lake Waikaremoana and also adjacent to the Urewera National Park, which takes up probably a third of the Wairoa District. So the project that they have in mind is their project. It's nothing to do with the council. We give them our blessing, and the object of their project is the preservation, restoration and protection of New Zealand's national icon, the kiwi, in its natural environment for the benefit of future generations. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou kukurawa. James and Robert.
Thank you, Les. I'm the Mayor of Tuai, so you can go and sit down now, Les, because it's my turn. As Les has introduced us, as we, as people, we have mountains, and we've got to start off with our saying to our people, ko panikiri te baunga, ko haumapuhia te tipua, ko Waikaremoana te moana, ko Waikare tāheke te awa, ko te whānau pani, ko Ngāti Hine Kura, me Ngāti Rua pani ki Waikaremoana. E mihi nei, hui e, homi e, tāi ki e. It's only right, where's my glasses? It's only right that the following traditional acknowledgement, the land and the waters from home, and our whakapapa, which is the very essence of our being. To get started, we've got to say, kāre te kūmara e kōrero mō tōna nei reka, which means to us that the kūmara never talks about how sweet it is. So we find it very hard today to come up here and talk about the things we've done, in other words, to praise yourself for what you're doing. So, secondly, as Les has said, what are we about? We're the Lake Waikaremoana Hapu Trust representatives. We both we've been on the project for since day dot, from the research to today, to where we are today. And thirdly, if you don't know where Waikaremoana is, it's where that smiley face is up there, yeah, on the mainland. And there's one confession I have to make, that Genesis Power, what's your name, Steve Ray, up there, is one of our sponsors. But it's okay, bro, we buy our power from you. So I was hoping you don't kick us out. Well, I was hoping you'll kick us out now, then we'd be right. Okay, our vision. I better carry on, I'll get a bit faster here. I can't talk fast because I'll get all muddled up. Our vision is to facilitate and assist in the restoration and protection work of Lake Waikaremoana catchment. This includes all waterways, lands, endangered species, and flora and fauna. And that picture is there. This is just where we stay up there. Over here is our hut. The journey so far started off as a research project by Dr. John McLennan from Manaki Whenua. I've forgotten the Pākehā name. Lankia Research, that's it, in 1992. And after 10 years of research, we found out, and nobody would believe us, and not even Doc, that by trapping and doing all these things up there, trapping, live capturing, we found out that the stoat was the main killer of our kiwi and every other bird in the forest. So Doc tried to prove us wrong, but we ended up calling them the Department of Clowns. Where's our Kiwi project? It's at Lake Waikaremoana, and as you can see, this is a bit of an initiative. Well, I think that's a big word for us. It's an idea, as you can see, Puketukutuku Peninsula. Where's that thing on? 3 sides are surrounded by water, and all we had to do was build a fence across there. Then we could have locked all the kiwis in there, and that's exactly what we done. We only found 8 pairs on that peninsula, and so in the end, we've got a few there now. So we built that fence to stop them. Well, it was what was happening. They were running away when they're like our teenagers. I'll tell you a lot of stories, but I haven't got time. So come up home and I'll tell you all the stories. So now where do I get to? Puketukutuku. And what's happening just at the moment at Whareama there, we're doing the same on that side, because on that side it's full up with kiwi. So that's effectiveness and activities. That's what we're up to, eh? Or effectiveness of activities. Well, we just kill anything that kills birds and kiwis and anything. Some people bring their dogs and cats up there. As soon as they're not looking, pussy. Kill it. Because it's no good for the birds. And as you can see there, the stoat, as I say, the stoats are the ones that kill all the birds. It's not just the kiwi. It's every other one of our native birds up there. You go up the bush, nothing. No birds singing. You go to where we're trapping, all the birds are singing. So they know where to go, where it's safe. And those 2 areas there, one's 750 hectares that we trap heaps. And that's another photo of some more of the things we kill: pigs, deer, rats, the whole lot. Anything gets in the way, you're over, mate. Especially if you kill a bird or a kiwi. Our volunteers, well, I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for volunteers. Volunteers do a hell of a lot of work for us, all the work. We just send them in the right direction, put traps on their backs. We carry traps. We got 2,000 traps. They just, I can't speak more of volunteers. Because one for volunteers, this project wouldn't be where it is today. It would be in kore. Kore means useless, like dog. So. And as you can see, keep changing it over, bro. See, just some of the things they do on the Kiwi Call. We have 78, first week of May every year, we have Kiwi Call, listening for Kiwis, counting the calls. We get 70 volunteers. That's only one. We could get 30, 40 volunteers just like going to the pub, and there's nobody there that night. Because some of these fellas got those phones, texters or whatever they call them. Go hard on that and they all turn up. And we have people all... What does that mean? Well, next one. Voluntary input, go. By night, voluntary input, yeah. At night, as you can see, we go out at night flat out, listening for kiwis. Start something up. Volunteers. Our number one, that's us building fences over there. Our culture, ko tātou a Waikaremoana, he mate anō, e noho I runga I te whakaaiti, which means for us a Waikaremoana, we are to remain humble, just as on, one, and do the job at hand. She can't even spell. Impact on the district has been huge. Not like you folks got thousands, we've only got about 50 people. If lucky, 30 of them got permanent jobs. Oh, here it's Chile. Seeing that the bell's gone, I just want to thank TrustPower for acknowledging our volunteers and all you people out there. We all do the same work, and it's real cool work, I think. because we don't look for any praises. All we want is, like TrustPower's got it right, a good feed and a beer after. So that's only 1 minute of the 5 minutes, because we don't have this score, so I don't care, I'm not getting off. So what we started off, you know, it was just a dream, and today it is full to... You go and sit down, Les, it's my turn. It started off as a dream, what we done up there. We done it all, and now I can say...
You've got the final bell.
It's time to go to church. Last of all. Thank you, everybody.